So I'm having problems with the throttle linkage, governor arm, and all that shit. When I accelerate, I twist the throttle, it dies. I cleaned the carburetor, so I don't have no more issues starting up from what I could tell. But, like I said, when I twist the throttle, it dies rapidly, instantaneously. I'm a little irritated, so I kind of gave it a day to just chill out. But we gotta get this shit running. You know, don't crash out, volume 100. With that being said, you guys, I'm chilling, posted. Glad you guys could be with me. Let's chill, do the damn thing, do what we love to do, baby. You know, medication.
Sometimes it feels like there are not enough hours in the day to get all the work done. So invaluable hours are spent getting clients onboarded.
What's up YouTube, Redbeard's Garage, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showing you how to hook up the throttle linkage on a Predator 212 or a GX200 that has the governor removed. Now I got a Honda GX200 up on the workbench. This is a blown up engine that I had just laying around. All of my Predators have already had this throttle linkage done to them, so I couldn't show you on none of them. So this will work perfect. The GX200s are exactly the same as the Predator 212. This is going to be the same process, no matter if you have a GX160, a GX200. This is going to be all the same with the Predators as well. So guys, let's not waste any time. Let's jump right on the workbench on that Honda engine and get this throttle linkage made. Okay, so we have this GX200 up on the workbench. This is a blown up engine, but I'm going to be rebuilding it soon, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to do that throttle linkage. And this will work for Predators. Any of these 6.5 horse clones, this will all be the same, so it doesn't matter that this is a Honda. The first thing we're going to do is take off the air box. It's got two 10mm nuts on it, and then a vacuum line running this vacuum line running from the air box to the valve cover. Should pull right out. Now we're going to be removing this gas tank. There's two 10mm nuts on the rear of it. Then there's also a 10mm kind of hidden behind this throttle setup. It's a little bit hard to get to. You need to pull the throttle all the way towards the carburetor, and then that'll allow you to access that 10mm. Okay, now we just have this 10mm on this arm that's running to the governor inside the engine, and then we can take a flathead and pry this apart and pull it off that governor arm. Then we'll just unhook this spring, and then the rod right here going to the carburetor butterfly. We'll take a flathead, stick in the little thing to bend it out a little bit. So this should pull right up and out of there. Now we can unhook this throttle rod. This is always a little bit tricky, and then unhook the return spring right there. Now we're not going to worry about this in this particular video. We're not showing you how to remove the governor. We have a video in the description below as well on the screen if you want to go see how to remove the whole entire governor. Okay, now that we got that whole governor arm removed, now we can pull the carburetor out, and we can get rid of this light spring that's on there. They're pretty much useless after you remove the governor. I'm going to go ahead and pop this whole arm out so we can get rid of that spring off there. Now we're going to be reusing this to delete that governor. So we're going to also unhook this return spring. I like to keep these because these are a good return spring to use later when you're setting up the throttle. So basically what we have to do is somehow adapt this butterfly sitting down here on the carburetor. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to remove this choke arm, and maybe you can get a better view. So there's the butterfly for the throttle. Now we need to adapt it up to this arm basically. This is if you're keeping this stock throttle set up. One side of the throttle rod has a 90 pin on it, and the other side kind of has a 90 and then another 90 going out. We're going to need to slide this carburetor out and go ahead and pop this rod back in it so we can get our measurements we need off of it. And we can slide the car right back in there. The rod sets under this throttle arm. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put a bend in this rod about right here, a 90-degree bend, and then another 90 to shoot it back out this way. So I'm going to mark it with a Sharpie, and then we'll go jump on the vise and bend this up how we need it, and then we'll come back to the engine and show you how to install it. So make sure your butterfly
And you see the hole there. What you can do is we've got two 8mm screws here, and we're just going to turn them out, set them down. You will be reusing all these parts, so definitely keep track of them. Here. Now that we've got this loose, we're taking this off because on this setup, you have two of these barrel nuts. That's what I call them. That might not be the right term. Generally speaking, on a cord, you're going to use this barrel.